September 17th, and we're looking at the QQQ in the Swing Master Chartist. The Qs are trading at their all-time highs, and we just wanted to kind of take a look and see what we can find out underneath the covers, so to speak. And the first thing we're going to look at is the money flow to see if indeed money is flowing in or what's going on here. And we can see that although we've had this big swing up, that money flow peaked about halfway through the swing and has flattened out to gone lower. So there is not a lot of enthusiasm from big money for the swing. And another thing we want to look at is the Vortex trend indicator, and we can see it follows pretty much what we were told from the money flow, that all the enthusiasm for the swing came around the peak at 76, 77, just under 78. And although the bulls are still in control, the momentum seems to be waning. Prices are well clear of the bullish trend stopper, so there's no question the bulls are in control, but it appears that momentum is slowing down. And if we swap over to the campaign swing chart, we can see on the Elliott oscillator that momentum peaked at around 78. We're now looking at the 130-minute chart. And if we look at some of Blau's momentum studies, first we'll look at the Blau-Raschke oscillator, which is a pretty good indicator for following trends. And it picked it up from the bottom, but has flattened out during the sideways movement. So again, it's still in bullish territory. The Raschke part of the oscillator, the 310 histogram, is also showing a lack of enthusiasm, although it's well off its lows. And we'll look at the last chart, which is the 120 bar swing chart, and we're using 40 minutes because that's the period from this bottom, this low, and we counted 13 bars, which gave us a 40-minute chart for the 120 bar swing chart. And interestingly, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 for a 1. The peak of the oscillator comes at the peak of price. We had a dip below zero and a move back above zero. So technically we've had 5 complete momentum waves, but the choppiness in the front and the back indicates that this could be an extended third wave. So we're not giving up on the QQQ, but we would not be enthusiastic about jumping on board long until we can start cracking some breakout prices, which would be 78, 72. So the accelerator's up on the 40-minute chart. Momentum is moving up, so there's a possibility that QQQ could break out to new highs, but there is not a lot of enthusiasm behind it right now. If indeed it did break out, that could change. So we're definitely not looking to short the QQQ. We're just not terribly excited about taking a long position from here because the upside does not appear that great from what we see right now. If it breaks out to new highs above 78, 72, that could all change. But for right now, that's where it stands. Hope you found it useful.